I don't know why they picked the kid. Like, they couldn't have thought of something better, maybe a Prothean or something, but a fucking little kid.
Yeah.
It was just so cheesy.
And that reminds me of why is the Citadel part of the weapon to kill the Reapers? If the Citadel is the Reapers.
Yeah, I was a little confused. I was also a little confused as why they didn't attack the Citadel at the very first thing they did, just to make sure nobody else would get it. Why did they wait till the very last moment
Yeah.
to do that? And the Elusive Man was the freaking Reapers the whole time. So, wasn't really making sense to me.
Yeah, I guess it would ultimately matter, or if the Reapers didn't destroy the Citadel because it was the Reaper God.
Yeah.
But again, that leads back why attack it in Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, it was very weird. Or, you know, I mean, I guess because the kid was like a prophecy kid, and he saw that Shepard was going to be able to stop them and everything, so this was a setup. And they eventually, I guess, wanted to make Shepard pick a choice between humanity and all that stuff. And I think at the end, I chose the one to combine by not combine, to
synthesize.
Yeah, by accident. I actually wanted to fucking destroy them, but I thought the good choice.
So you went with green.
I went with blue.
Okay, so you controlled.
I controlled them.
Yeah, I went with that as well.
And I kind of liked it only because the way Shepard died, or whatever fused with them. But I just didn't understand why that was the blue choice. I guess the good choice would have been to destroy them, or that was our point of the entire series anyway. But I guess there's no real good choice in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I totally thought that too, especially on the cutscenes, because it showed Anderson at the red choice and Elusive Man at the blue.
Which, yeah.
And I was like, but wait, blue is good and red is evil. I don't know.
Exactly.
So
that's what
I was like, well, I'm not going to make everybody go back to the Stone Age. I'll just control them and tell them to go the fuck away, and that'll be that.
Basically, yeah. I mean, that was definitely... I guess they just did that because they showed the little clip before that, red and blue. But I guess because the Elusive Man had a good idea, but I guess he wasn't the one that was going to be able to control them. And I did like the Shepard said that if he destroyed the little Jesus boy was saying, if you destroy the Reapers, no matter what, humanity will destroy itself. And I like how Shepard said, maybe let them decide that. Again, very Deus Ex.
Yeah.
That's why at the end of Deus Ex I chose to let humanity know. But I guess they had to set it up. I have a feeling this is a setup game at the end. Like 96% is Shepard's story, and then they're like, okay, let's set up the next one. At least that's what I got from the end.
Well, I would have really liked to have seen some sort of preface to why humans and synthetics have to kill each other. We have no like there was
they created always turn against the creators. That's what little Jesus boy said.
But there was no evidence anywhere in the game. Like
That's
the Reapers have
the Geth and the and the Quarians.
But I got them to get along.
But they will turn.
But there was nothing historically. There was nothing in the game to show.
The Quarian said, or the guest said that when the Quarians decided to attack them, that's when they turned. And then the Geth at the end of their war, I don't remember what the war was called, let the Quarians get away, and then the Quarians became a migrant fleet. And then when the Geth and the Quarian were going to get my game, I didn't get them, like the Geth freaking retard Legion, because Legion died, I think, in my 360 game. So I had a retard Legion. He
dies all the time.
Yeah, I had retard Legion, like, try and kill me when I told him he couldn't upload some data. But he said...
He dies no matter what.
Oh, well, he said that if the Quarians threatened them again, that they would attack the Quarians.
I think the thing was, at the end, is that, like, no matter what, eventually machines will... and humans will fight because, like you said, they create. But I think that's why... fantasy. Well, that's why I liked Shepard's part, where he says maybe, let humanity decide. There's no set in stone. And that's why I think that was probably the ending I was supposed to choose, or the good ending, or whatever. But I don't know. I feel mixed with that. Like, it doesn't make sense that we only got 3 choices. I would have preferred a few more choices. All bad. Don't get me wrong. Shepard had to die. That's why I hate that secret ending where he's alive. That's fucking retarded. The thing blows up in his face. He's dead.
Yeah, I think he has
There's no way.
Bitch is dead.
Yeah. Shepard is gone, and he's a great character, and that's why I like that little flashback at the very end, because you get that, oh, this is what I've been through stuff. But there should have been a different. It didn't have to change or anything. There should have just been more choices to make instead of just 3 really machine versus human, because that wasn't even a big theme in the last 2 games, or even in the first game, really.
Yeah, again, I just didn't see any history there. I don't think the war between 2 essentially species is exclusive to synthetics and organics.
Exactly,
You know?
and I feel like they kind of took a. This is what I actually like Dragon Age 2 for, is the whole, church versus, the mages versus whatever.
Templars.
I actually like that story, and I felt that was like a major focus in 2, and minor in 1, but especially in 2. If Mass Effect 3 wanted to end that way, that should have been a major focus in at least part of 2. And
well,
more
technically, you can't argue that it is a focus in 2 because that's what the elusive man is. I think he synthesized himself.
Yeah, well, I think he was the first to, well, not the first, but one of like that mutant type. That's what he wanted to do, I think, eventually.
Definitely did it the best, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking elusive man. Fucker.
I wonder if you can ever make him decide to join, well, not kill himself, just kind of be there, but I don't think so. No matter what, I'm sure he dies.
Yeah, I had heard I had read earlier today that in this guy's game, like, he was about to shoot Anderson, the renegade option to stop him popped up, he said no, and then Elusive Man pointed the gun at Shepard, and the renegade option popped up, he said no. So Elusive Man just shoots Shepard and you die right there, game over.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So then he had to go back, replay, and then he was forced to pick a renegade option.
So you're forcing him.
Yeah, you're forced. You have to stop him, and then either shoot him or have him shoot himself. So, yeah, there's no saving Elusive Man.
Good.
Oh well, he had to die anyway.
And Udina.
Yeah, Dina's.
Oh well, yeah. Yeah, he had to go since the first game.
I was okay with that.
Uh-huh.
And for the record, I also blasted Kylon in the face. Or Kai Lang.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course.
Oh, the best scene ever.
No.
Was that scene. Yes.
No.
That scene was amazing. So, there you go. There's 3 opinions on the ending, and I think that we're all kind of on the same boat, but obviously Matt definitely didn't like it nearly as much as I did. I accept it. I definitely don't think it's a good ending. I just think it's okay.
It's terrible.
And Megan thinks it's terrible, so there you go.
I'd rather watch grass grow.
I don't know about that, but it definitely could have been better.
If grass growing was preceded by lots of killing things and explosions.
If I could make my decision on where the grass grew, which ones it romanced, and if it had a baby, like a little baby Jesus.
Little baby Jesus.
Well, the thing I didn't understand, too, is weren't the Reaper's mission, basically saving humanity, is basically kill almost everything so that they don't kill themselves with machines, but aren't they killing the humans?
Their mission is to kill all advanced species and leave all primitive species to grow up and evolve.
So it's like a circle of life.
Right.
But again, then when they get it, but then they get advanced enough to challenge the Reapers, then the Reapers do it again?
Yes.
They're doing exactly what the fuck they said that humanity would do, no?
Yeah, they plan on that. They just plan on being more powerful and that no one would ever be able to stop them. Well, it got to the point where it happened to be in the human cycle.
Commander Shepard is fucking beast.
Beast and, Prothean powers.
Yeah, and the Crucible, had been something that had been developed over many, many, many cycles, and it was just closest to completion. It so happened at the human cycle.
Did anybody else freak out when they found another Prothean little thingamajig there at the at the?
I had him on my side the whole time. I had the Prothean on my side, so it wasn't really a surprise.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's a whole other discussion. Yeah.
The DLC discussion. I have a lot to say on Street Fighters, but yeah. So that's the end. I would love to hear everybody else's opinion on the ending. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you want to kill BioWare? Do you want to make love to BioWare? Give us your opinion on the ending. We gave you all 3 different opinions, mostly similar actually, just less hatred as it goes up. But overall, that's the ending of Mass Effect, and hopefully you enjoyed the video.
On a side note,